So I wanted to talk today about the reason why I emigrated to Thailand early, when I was younger than many people do. A lot of people retire, move abroad, emigrate once they're finished working. Once they're in their 60s, they've retired, that's it. Now that's the time we're going to retire, we're going to move out to Thailand or whatever country. I didn't want that. That wasn't for me at all. I knew from an early age, even when I was a teenager, in my 20s and 30s, I knew that it wasn't going to be for me in the same job for 20 years, 25 years, 10 years, 15 years. That weren't going to be for me. I worked for lots of different companies, and after a few years, 3, 4, 5 years, I just need a change of scenery, change of the job, do something different, different faces. I need a break. I need to change it. I've got to get away from that and just have a change. I'm sure many of you have seen this. You get up for work same time every day. You take the same route to work every day, and everybody else is doing exactly the same. So it's like Groundhog Day. Driving down the road to work, driving past the bus stop, you see the same people at the bus stop at the same time every day. You see the same woman walking her dog in the same place at the same time every day. You see the postman at the same houses. You can even tell, oh, he's a bit early today, he's a bit late today, because he's a few houses ahead or he's a few houses behind. It's like Groundhog Day. And I just found that bloody depressing. I didn't want that. That weren't going to be for me. I just needed for things to change. So, and I think most people, most normal people, do see that and they put up with that. But it's never going to be for me. That was never for me. I found it so. I thought to myself, is that it now? Is this my life now? Groundhog Day. Okay, it might not be my life, but I've got this for the next X amount of years, driving the same route, doing the same job, same conversations in work, same jobs in work, same people you maybe don't get on with in work, or listening to their bullcrap in work, same bosses are wanky, you've got to put up with his fucking shit all the time, same this, same that, same. Well, that's just not what I wanted. But at the same time, I needed to work. So I was very rarely out of work. All I'd do is just change the job. Find somewhere else, paying about the same salary. I might have a week or two in between just to chill out for a while and then start another job. And society kind of teaches you that, well, this is what you have to do. That's it. Well, it's fine to have a week's holiday or 2 weeks holiday, once, twice a year, maybe. If you're pushing the boat out, maybe even 3 times a year. But other than that, you pretty much just got to work until you're 65 and then, oh, so-and-so's retired now, he's 65 now, or 67, and he's retired, and once you retire, that's it, it's up to you, you can do what you want to do now. And as a teenager, or even in my 20s and 30s, I thought, oh, is that it then? That's it then, right? So I've got to continue to do this until I'm 65 or 67, and then I can chill out and relax and spend my time on the beaches and just travel around and just enjoy myself doing the things that I like to do. I've only got to wait until I'm an old man before I can do it. No, that's not for me at all. That's not for me at all. Now, society deems you as lazy. It's in their interest to make you feel like you're lazy. Oh, he's lazy. He's not working. Over in Thailand, all that free time in the sun, enjoying himself, going out, trips out as often as I want, working only 3 hours a day. That's laziness, that is. Well, well, I'll tell you something, society that likes to point the finger at people who are living the way I'm. It's not laziness at all. They want you to keep working so you keep on paying your tax and your national insurance. That's what they want. Deem you lazy, keeps people working, don't it? Well, it's not going to be for me. And, most people, I'm not lazy, I'm working all the time. And other people I know, and there's lots of them, do the same as me, not lazy at all. They're just decided that you should do these things, enjoy yourself, do the things in life that you want to do. Forget about what society is telling you that you have to do. Do the things that you want and enjoy life. Yes, we all still need money. I need money and I work. But I'm living in a country where you don't need as much money. You need a lot less, actually. But I'm doing the things that I want to do at an early age where I'm healthy enough to enjoy it. My stepfather worked until he was 65, got cancer and died when he was 67. Well, that's convenient for the government, isn't it? All them years he's paid his tax and national insurance, and he only got a pension for 18 months, I think it was. 2 years max. Thank you very much, sir. That's pretty much perfect for them. Now, he did used to have holidays away. Him and my mum used to have holidays away 2 or 3 times a year. They'd go away for a week. But nothing like what I'm doing. I mean, I've been living here for 11 years now in Thailand, and every day is like a holiday. Every day I'm doing what I want to do, travel around. I've got the mountains up not far away, the waterfalls, beaches. I can go anywhere around the country at any time. I work from home, so I can travel around and I can live anywhere. I can be down by the beaches, I can live up by the mountains, I can go to any other country. I can still carry on working any country. As long as I have an internet connection, I can work. So I'm fortunate in that way, but at the same time, I looked out for those type of jobs. I looked for those type of jobs that would give me the opportunity to be able to do the things that I want to do. Because I think it's important to do it now. Now, I'm 53 years old. I moved here when I was 42, emigrated when I was 42. That's 11 years now. And, as you get older, you get aches and pains. You get things, and your body starts to suffer from things that you didn't do when you was in your 20s and 30s and 40s. I get different problems and knees aches and back aches sometimes, and all kinds of different things happen to you just because you're getting older. So you've got more chance of that happening when you're in your 60s and 70s than you have. I come here when I was 42. So, I come here when I was quite young, really, to enjoy myself while I could. And I've walked up hills and mountains and travelled around. I've done so much that I would struggle to do some of those things now. I think I can still do most things, but, I'm not sure I'll be able to do those things if I just worked all that time and waited until I officially retired to get a government pension. We never know. No one knows how long you're going to live, do we? No one knows or how things are going to end, but it's going to end one day. So I just wanted to do a quick vid to say this is the reason why I did it. I wasn't interested in chasing the money, working. I know I can go back to the UK now and I could earn a lot more money than I can here. I can make a lot more money and have more materialistic things if I wanted. I wanted that, but and I did. I had several houses and My hobby was astronomy. I had an observatory in my garden. I used to enjoy that. I had motorbikes and cars and houses, and yeah, those things are nice, you know. Those things are nice, but I was also stressed out about money when times became quite hard, and that's when I decided to give it all up, you know, and come here. And there's less pressure here now about money because the cost of living's cheaper. There's a lot less pressure, and I've still got things, still buy things. I still have a lovely car, nice house, and a motorbike and whatever. But the pressure is off of me now. The pressure's off. As soon as I come here, the pressure's off about having to live up with the Joneses and buy everything that everybody else has. For me personally, that wasn't the pressure that I was under to keep up with them. It wasn't that. It is for some people, but it wasn't for me. I just was earning quite well, and I bought things. But I wanted to... You still feel as if you're locked under the system where you have to do that. You have to do that. And I always craved, really, to move abroad and live where I am now. So... Not everybody's the same as me, and most people are not, and it's fine. If you're happy, you know, where you're living and what you're doing, you're happy to do that. The most important thing is to be happy. I wasn't, so this is the life that I chose. But there's nothing, I'm not saying that the people that choose to live that life and don't want this life, I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm saying if you're unhappy as I was, then I'm an example of how you can make that breakaway. But there's nothing wrong with people who are perfectly happy, you know, that they've got their family and they've got their friends and they've got a good job and they're really happy, and maybe kids or whatever, and they're happy with their life. That's fantastic, do it. I'm just relaying that wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all, and this is the reason why I've done it. And for anybody else, anybody that's thinking, you know, that they might feel the same way that I feel about how you live your life, then it can be done, and that's what I've done. I'm living proof. But also, on top of that, I think probably I know a lot of people, the reason why they don't do it is because they're just not sure how to do it, or don't know many people that have done it, so they don't know. They don't have anybody else to pick up from. You know, so I do think that there's a lot of people that would do it if they knew how, or if they had a friend that's done it and they had a bit of an insight, a bit of a clue, a bit of an idea of how you should go about doing it. I think a lot more people would do it. I do know a lot of people that are really not happy living the same mundane life, the same routine, day in, day out for years, and they're getting older now too, and they're thinking, oh my God, what is this all about? Get a bit depressed, get over it, carry on for another 18 months, then it hits them again, bloody hell, I've done nothing with my life. And I would just say, look out, there's Facebook groups now where you can join up on Facebook groups with people that are travelling around, do travellers groups, and you know, and you can chat with them. You can meet up with other people that are just thinking about it. You can meet up with other people that are planning to do it next year or 6 months' time or next week. You can meet up with people like me that done it years ago and can share their experience about how you should go about it, what you should do, things to avoid, things that I wish I'd done when I'd first started out, so give advice about things like that. So, yeah. So if anybody is thinking, yeah, well, maybe that sounds like a good idea, it sounds like that could be for them, I would say, do it, because you don't know how long you've got. None of us do. None of us know how long we've got. COVID-19, a woman, 49 years old, died. You know, I've known people in their late 30s died, who are athletes, died. You know, I'm not saying you've got to do these things because you might die tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying. You don't know how long you've got, and your health, you know, as you get older, your health deteriorates, and I'd just rather do it while I had the energy to enjoy it. And that's my advice. If anybody feels the same way, then go for it. But anyway, that's it for now. That's my rant over. So if you've enjoyed my video, give me a like down below, and questions, send me a message down there. But that's it for now. Take care. Paul in Thailand. Take care now. Goodbye.